Hello there, I'm Artistic Gamer 7 and I'm here with another Sims 4 build. I am going to have more of these coming up because I actually got into like a big building mood recently. But this one is based around the Sims 4 season expansion pack that just came out. I tried to use mainly only seasons stuff, but of course, you know, here and there you have to use other things that go with it. So I just try to get things that look like they complemented the stuff that came in seasons and look like it fit for the type of sort of feel that you was getting from the build coming together. But for the most part, it is mainly seasons. It has a lot of the season stuff. And in it, and my throat is about to die because I've done this voiceover like 3 times now. This is like the 4th time. Because one time I accidentally left my Splatoon game playing in the background instead of muting my TV at least. So it was making that noise and I didn't realize till I got pretty far into my voiceover that I was gonna do. And then the second time, I didn't hit record. And then the 3rd time, I just kept messing up, so I just shut up and restarted. So, hopefully this time is a good try, but basically, like I was saying, I did want to go for a mainly seasons build. Since seasons came out, I wanted to try and use as much as the season stuff, if not like almost all of it, that I could, so I can get a feel for what it was and see what it looked like as like together in a house. I am really happy with this build. It's sort of simple, but I try to make it not too simple. That's why I have this 3rd story thing here, which I sort of just acted like it was like an attic almost. Like maybe, you know, you would store things up there, but I didn't actually include a staircase up there. So I am going to put this build on the gallery, so if you do happen to download it, just keep that in mind, that there is no stairway to that little 3rd story space. If you want to try to edit it around a little bit and make it to where you can use it, then feel free to. But it is a 3-bedroom and 3-bath house. So there's a master bath in the master bedroom, and then there's 2 like kid bedrooms, or you can make them as guest bedrooms, whatever your family may need. And then there also is the 2 bathrooms downstairs. One is in the office and one is near the kitchen and living room, but I think the doorway is in the living room area. So, I tried to experiment with a few things here and there. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with these like little paper lantern type things, but then I decided to do like a little focal point here. But I tried to also like just give it looking seasonal as well. So like these paper lanterns here, I do have 3 versions of the house that I'm going to be putting up on the gallery. The base build of it is the same in all 3, but if you're like starting off, or the family that, you know, that you're wanting to move into it is starting off in a particular season, you can choose the house that corresponds with the seasons. Now the decorations that you can add yourself by using them on the fences and like the foundation and those type of things. There is decoration boxes inside the living room that you can do those, but I'm not even quite sure if you can put those on and then send it to the gallery anyway. But considering that's an option that your sim can do, I didn't want to even try to do that anyway. So just know that it's not those decorations, it's the decorations from Build and Buy. But this area actually is going to be like a little balcony for the master bedroom that's currently going on. So I ended up I tried putting roofs on there, but then I decided to just leave it as like a flat roof, and I used a little fencing around it. And that's what I ended up deciding to do. But I do like how it turns out, and I can actually see myself using this house for my own Sims. And I actually didn't make it with any CC, so there will not be any CC when you go to actually download the build. I don't incorporate me building, like changing all the decorations. I only record me building and putting the fall decorations in, because that's the season I started with in this world. I started with fall in a lot of my saves, a lot of the different saves that I have going on right now. But that wasn't necessarily intentional. One of them was because I thought it made sense because Sims looked like it was in summer for the most part, so it makes sense that fall was the next. But then also, fall's my favorite season, so. So yeah, that's a part of the. Yeah. With the roof, I realized that I don't change the roof of this color, but in the video, but there are a few changes here and there that I'll make after I stop recording, and I realized that there's certain things that I didn't do, or it looked a little weird or something, so I do actually change the roof color to match the lower roof. So don't worry about that. If you go to download it, it is the same as the lower roof. It's not very awkward. But I do go through and I do all the objects and things like that. So this house is fully furnished. Of course, you can still add to it. I do know through the kids' rooms I was slightly a little bit rushed. I was actually building this house while my two nieces were here and they were in my room with me. They were playing Mario Kart while I was doing this, and my younger niece, the older niece, who absolutely loves The Sims as much as I do, actually was super excited to see all the season stuff, but I actually made her wait, and she wasn't allowed to turn around the whole entire time while I was building this, and I do like a little show thing with her after I finish the build, so that she sort of gets her first look at some of the season's stuff. So, definitely was interesting trying to build this as quickly as possible because her patience was running low towards the end of the build, but it did turn out still really well, and I love the stone options that we have for like the wallpapers and the foundation and everything now. If you watched my build and buy, which I know was a little bit long, but it literally is a lot of objects in here, so I tried to make it as short as possible, but it just wasn't working. But if you watch that, you know that I really liked the stone options that they gave us for the house and building the house and such. At the end of the video, I will be including screenshots of the house so that you also can see pictures of it without it moving around crazily. But I also have basically three, when it comes to certain rooms, in the outside of the place, I have 3 of each area. So like the living room has 3 pictures, the kitchen will have like 3 pictures, like each angle will have 3 pictures except for like the bedrooms, because the bedrooms don't change. And that is because I have a picture of each season that it's in. Now I say 3 because I include summer and spring together, because me personally, summer and spring, like a lot of the things you do in festivities and cookouts and that type of things, you do in spring and summer, and there's not really a holiday in summer, honestly. You can make them, or you can have like family cookouts and stuff like that, but there's not really an actual like holiday. Now if you live in the United States like me, there is the 4th of July, but still. the 4th of July is not everywhere, for one. 2, it's still like, you know, it's just not much compared to the other seasons. Like everyone's pretty aware of like the winter holidays and like, you know, Halloween and Thanksgiving and like Valentine's Day. Those are very well known holidays throughout the whole entire world. So yeah, and basically 4th of July for me, the main difference, other than because it's like a cookout with family. So it's like a family cookout. The only difference is we go see fireworks at the same time. So that's the main difference. And it's like almost any other family cookout that we randomly have. It's just you add fireworks. So I did put those 2 together because there's a lot of the same objects that you would keep for both of those. So I feel like fall and winter stand out quite differently compared to spring and summer. So that's why I merged those 2 together. So, but anyway, I'm going to actually stop talking here and just let music play for the rest of the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please hit that lovely like button and subscribe to see future episodes of builds and any other things that I do in The Sims 4 or the other random stuff that I do on my channel as well. My origin ID is ArtisticGamer7, and it's also going to be down in the description below with the name of the house that I'll be putting up on the gallery. As soon as this video goes live, the house should already be posted to the gallery, or should be going very shortly after the video is posted. I'm going to try to post it right before it goes live, so it should already be up there by the time this video is live if you want to go and download that. Don't forget to hit that little notification bell so you're notified when a new video goes live. I would love to hear your comments on how you think this house turned out, and if you think you would actually enjoy using this house yourself or whatever, or if you thought there's some little tweaks that I could have done to make the house better. I'm still trying to learn how to be a better builder, so I will take any feedback possible to help my building skills. So I would love to hear from any of y'all who would have a suggestion, be like, well, I think it would have been better if you would have done this. I'm perfectly okay with that. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Make sure the screenshots at the end of the video, because that's where you will see the difference in decorations for the spring and summer house and the winter house. And I'll see you in the next one.